This is what hunger looks like in Ethiopia, South Sudan, Yemen, countries struck by extreme weather, civil unrest, or both. But this is America, where peace reigns, the weather delivers, and the land provides. So why does 1 in every 6 Americans still go hungry?
48 million Americans, including 16 million American children, live in homes that can't afford enough food. Now, hunger in America isn't like hunger in parts of South Asia or Haiti or North Korea. It's not people starving in the streets, but it's people choosing between food and rent, people choosing between food and health care, feeding their children and going without food themselves.
Hunger Free America says the U.S. has the highest level of food insecurity out of any industrialized Western nation, even though it's among the top food-producing countries in the world. And nowhere is the dichotomy between those who have and those who don't more evident than right here in New York City, where a meal can set you back about $30 for a casual takeout like this, or $300 in a fancy restaurant. Barbara Hart lives in Staten Island with 3 children and a grandson, and making sure everyone eats 3 square meals a day every day is a challenge.
Well, sometimes I have difficulty towards the end of the month, which most people might, and the food don't last throughout the whole month, so I go to pantries and, get whatever they can provide. And I borrow money from my friends or family, in case I need flour or oil or sugar.
Often, it's soup kitchens and food pantries that help fill the void.
Here in New York City, we have a population of over 8 million people, and 1.4 million are relying on food pantries and soup kitchens.
Food Bank for New York City is a major supplier to soup kitchens and pantries, drawing on donations to provide for more than 63 million meals a year.
There are almost 1,000 food pantries, soup kitchens, community-based organizations and schools in New York City right now that are distributing food because the need that was once an emergency need, and the term that we talk about still is emergency food, has become chronic.
Housing cost is the big culprit in a city where rent can account for more than half a person's income.
A lot of people with money scratch their heads and go, oh, how can there be hunger? How can there be poverty in a city as wealthy as New York? And they just don't do the basic math. It's not about behavior. It's about people not earning enough to buy rent and pay food.
To address this, New York is slowly raising its minimum wage from $9 an hour to $15 over the next several years. But critics say stronger policies are needed here and across the country to narrow a gap that has been so hard to stomach. Leeling Tan, CCTV, New York.
If you like what you just saw, follow us on social media and visit our website, cctv-america.com.